Hey folks, what's going on? It's Craig, Natural Medic. I'm in the Black Hills of South Dakota, in the town of Deadwood, near the Mount Moriah Cemetery. Hiking up to White Rock. Hang around long enough, I'll probably go visit some famous Wild West graves. It's supposed to be about a 2.5 mile trail, about an hour and a half round trip. Let's go check it out. Up we go. Pardon my heavy breathing. This is where I just came from, though. There's the parking lot down there, where I started. I came up this ridge right there. Not sure how many feet exactly. Probably about 200 feet of elevation gain, but it's pretty quick. And if we sneak over here, close to the rest of the graveyard, there's some deer over there grazing. I don't know if you can see them. I think one of them's looking this way. I don't know about the rest of them. There's some parts of Deadwood right there. Some more Deadwood. You can't see very well over there. Well, climbing's not over with. Still got to go up here for a ways. Let's go. You veer off the trail a little bit when you get just a little bit below White Rock. And here is a early Deadwood pioneer, Seth Bullock, and his wife Martha. They were plotted up here. Just a little bit about him. If you watch the Deadwood TV show on HBO, character is played by Timothy Oliphant. He does an excellent job, in my opinion. That was for his Justified role, which was on FX. But he wanted to be buried so he could see over here and see Mount Roosevelt, because he met and made a friend in future President Teddy Roosevelt, whose mountain is through the trees over here. Old Seth started off pretty lowly. He was a immigrant from Canada and ran away from home. His dad was a pretty authoritarian type person, and he actually was pretty strict on him, so he ran away from home several times and finally ran away to his sister in Montana, became a marshal in Montana Territory, and then made his way to Deadwood. So there's a little short history of Seth Bullock. More stuff to look up for sure. You can't complain about climbing on this. If you like to climb, lots of climbing. I came up this Success Road right here, which is, I guess, officially unofficially part of the trail from Seth Bullock's grave area. Now I got to go up this little trail to get to the top, to the White Rocks, and the rest of the trail goes on this ridge line all the way to the end to an overlook, and then it comes back on this road here. Let's go up. Okay, I made it to the top of White Rock, which is 5,424 feet, I believe, according to All Trails. If that's not right, I'll correct it in post. Nice view of the Deadwood area. Go check this out. And if you look way over there, where the towers are and it looks like ski runs, that's what that is. That is actually Terry Peak, which is the, as far as I know, the only ski resort in the Black Hills, maybe even in South Dakota. Seeing how the Black Hills are the most hilly or mountainous part of the state. But anyway, you got Deadwood, I almost called it Deadpool, Deadwood below us. Lots of old buildings intermingled with new buildings. Interesting to me how the houses are all set up. And that road there goes on to Spearfish, which is the largest town in the county. And then to the direct right there, you can see the mine building. That's part of the Homestake Mine, which is now part of SURF, the Stanford Underground Research Facility, which is where I work. So you can see that's back in lead little bit. They're not that far apart. Deadwood and lead are consolidated in a lot of ways. Anyway, took me about 30 minutes to get to the top. Now I'm going to hike the rest of the trail, which I think follows this ridge line over here, and go back down and continue about my day. Oh, and I almost forgot, behind me is, I believe, what gave its namesake, Deadwood Gulch. You have all these hills or mountains, whatever you want to call them. They're pretty substantial, so I'd call them mountains, even though they're called Black Hills. But a lot of the trees are dead and have been dead, and that's where they started the town of Deadwood back in 1876. Another interesting tidbit. Looks like they did some concrete work up here for this tower. Looks like it's a light now. I guess to like ward off airplanes or something. I'm not really sure on that. But whoever took part in this, I think this guy named Iowa Bob was here. I say he was here in 4 of 45. Or he was born in 4 of 45, I'm not really sure. My guess would be, though, he helped put in this concrete here in April of 1945. There you have it. Okay, down we go. All right. I don't know what that says. Fury of World? I'm not really sure. Anyway, I'm off the very top. Now I'm going to continue the rest of the trail. So I'm going to go down here and follow this out. And I think it rejoins with the road and the trail, and it goes all the way to the end here. You can also walk up here. I'm not going to do that right now. It's like the rest of the trail follows this double track road all the way back over here. 2 other sections kind of make like a loop in 2 places. Give me a little bit of choice about what to walk on the way back. The last section of road joins up right here, and then you walk down this road here following the yellow tape. So there you go. Let's see where the yellow tape takes us. Hey, I'm almost to the far end of the trail, but hey, don't leave yet. If you look here, the trail continues this way, but the road that they carved out stops. Wasn't quite enough space here on the side of the mountain to put a road, but the trail continues and keeps going down this way to a beautiful scenic overlook, is what I've read, of Deadwood. Just hang tight, let's check it out. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that, we're getting close. We're getting close to that beautiful view over the top of Deadwood. Look at that. That's pretty. I think that building down there with the kind of the tall top on it, I think that's the Deadwood Recreation Center. I'm not for sure, but that's what it is. Looks like the road keeps going this way, so you could follow this road all the way back into town if you wanted to. But what a lovely view of Deadwood. I would say officially this is the end of the trail. Looks like the road keeps going, but according to all trails, let's take a look here. We got a little bit further. Oh wow, look at that beautiful view of Deadwood. Isn't that nice? Right here in this little crook is pretty much where the trail comes to an end. And so now I got to go back the way that I came. There's even some snow still hanging around. Look at that. It's November the 30th, 2023. There's a little deer up there. Hey little deer, how are you? Well, headed back, going towards where that radio antenna is, or cell tower, whatever you want to call it. Pretty desolate looking over here. No big trees, only small little shrubby trees Anyway, onward and forward. Okay, this is where I came from when I left White Rock. This is where I'm headed next. Just basically just gonna loop around. I want to go to the top here so I can find a place in the sunshine to sit down for a minute, have a drink of water, maybe a little snacky. So I'll see you in the flip-flop. Okay, my battery's running low, so I gotta make it quick. But down there is Mount Moriah Cemetery. You cannot see it through the trees. The ponderosas are so thick. I'm on the low road, the high road, and not really the high road, but that that goat trail that goes up to White Rock is right there. So I guess alternatively you could go this way and then go back up if you wanted a little bit gentler route, but no buts about it. It's quite a trek up to the top. Not a whole lot of elevation. It's just go straight up the side of the hill or the mountain. So anyway, I'm headed down. So I'm being very quiet. There's a bunch of turkeys over here coming up the hill. Isn't that cool? That's super cool. Very neat. I was able to get a little closer without disturbing them. Looks like there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, like 14 birds. That's crazy. I've never been this close to a wild turkey before. Not on foot, at least. Hey folks, finished the trail. It was not too bad. About a 2-hour trek, a little bit over 2.5 miles. Some elevation gain. Trail not marked very well, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give a thumbs up to let me know you enjoyed it, and that lets YouTube pass it on to others so they can see it as well. Thanks for sticking with me. If you want to hang around a little longer, I've got a little bonus for you, some Western history. Otherwise, see you on the trail. But here goes with Western history. Okay, so a couple of history guy got this name Potato Creek Johnny. He was a prospector, found the largest gold nugget that was ever found in the Black Hills. I guess it was found in Potato Creek, hence the name Potato Creek Johnny. Somebody you've all probably heard about, Wild Bill Hickok. Wild Bill Hickok was a gunslinger, lawman, a gambler, a rambler, whatever. But unfortunately he met his end here in Deadwood, shot in the back of the head while playing cards at the number 10 saloon. And a good friend of his right next door to him, Calamity Jane, Martha Jane Burke. She lived a lot longer than Bill did, and her dying wish was, bury me next to Bill. She was a little sweet on old Bill. Don't think it was ever returned, but nonetheless, she got her dying wish. She was known to dress up in men's clothing. She was a rough and tumble kind of lady. Served as different things throughout her time in the West. She was helped with the wagon trains, bringing them into town. She served as a prostitute on and off again, among other things. Pretty interesting folks, though. If there's any of this history that interests you, definitely dig into that. I'll post some links in the description so you can see that. Hey, until next time, y'all, see you on the trail with another exciting adventure. Bye for now.